Struggling with depression is an extremely difficult thing to go through. You feel like you're drowning in darkness with no way out. And it's not bad enough that you feel like this, but you feel like you're going through it completely alone. You don't feel like anyone understands you. And you feel guilty for even feeling the way you do. If this sounds like you, then the next 5 things that I'm about to name out are extremely important for you to remember. But before I begin this, if you're not already subscribed, please take a moment and do so. Now let's jump right in. Number 1, you are not a burden to people that love you. I want you to think about it like this. If you were in a good place and someone you absolutely love and adore told you that they were struggling, how would you feel? Would you want to be there for them? Yeah, of course you would. Would you want them to struggle alone? No, you absolutely wouldn't. Especially since you know what it's like to go through this. This is how your loved ones feel about you. You are not a burden to them. You are someone they truly care about, and they want to be there for you. So today I want you to think about, what do you need from your loved one? I want you to talk to them about what you are going through and tell them in what way do you need them to be there for you. If you want them to be understanding of the space you need, then let them know that. If you need for them to do things like holding you in bed or just quietly laying there with you, then communicate that to them. And if you don't know what you need, then let them know. And explore different things together with them to see what helps you. Number 2, your struggle does not take away from the ways that you bless this world. You add something beautiful to the lives of the people who have you in it. I want you to think of all the things that you've done for others in your life. Think of all the times you've laughed with your loved ones or done something sweet for them. And even if you don't remember anything, that doesn't mean you haven't done anything. You have. You're just in a dark place where you're having a difficult time remembering. And I want you to remember that just because you're struggling and you need a little extra TLC, that doesn't mean you're not blessing this world. You have people in your life who love you and care about you. And even if it's difficult to see that, that doesn't take away from their love. And I want you to remember that it's not just in the present where you are a blessing to people's lives. There are people who will meet you in the future who will feel like you bring something special to their life. And you will end up being an irreplaceable part of their existence. Number 3, it is okay to feel the way you do. Try to stop beating yourself up over it. You are doing the best you can during this very difficult time. It's okay to struggle and to feel sad. And it's okay to feel so exhausted that even moving feels like a burden. I want you to ask yourself this question. If you were in a good place and your loved one was struggling, what are some of the things you would say to them and how would you treat them? Now I want you to take the same kind of loving energy and turn it towards yourself. When you start to put yourself down, I want you to stop yourself and remind yourself that you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to kick yourself while you're down. You need to lift yourself up. Number 4, even though you don't feel like you're strong, you are. You're just tired of struggling after so long. Being tired is very different from being weak. And if you need to rest for a bit, that's okay. Give yourself that. I know life can be difficult, but don't give up. There are wonderful things that life has in store for you. I want you to experience those things. Give yourself that chance and take things one day at a time. Remember, you got this. Number 5, if things get too difficult, talk to someone. Talk to a therapist or a friend. If you ever get to the point that you feel like you're ready to give up, then do not hesitate to call the suicide hotline. You are going to get through this. I know it's painful. I know it's hard, but you are stronger than your struggles. I know because I've been there too. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching my video. Remember that I give weekly advice to help you live a better and happier life.